Welcome to my live. I am so excited that you're able to join me. We are going to have so much fun. Say hi as you come in so I know that you're here. If you are new and are not currently working with a designer, please just comment the word newbie and I will make sure to send you some Chalk Couture information. If you're watching the replay, hi. So what is Chalk Couture? We are a fun, high-end DIY home decor company used to make different gifts and decorations from your home on a budget. So Chalk Couture has so many fun products. We have our Chalkology chalk paste, which is great for chalkboards where you can design and repeat as much as you like. We also have Couture ink, so you can make permanent on fabrics or glass or ceramics. We have hundreds of reusable silkscreen transfers, lots of fun tools, and a full assortment of different surfaces for all of your projects. You want to make sure you join my Chalkaholic VIP group. This is where there's so much more fun and there's specials. You can also sign up for a workshop. I love to hold workshops and share my love of Chalk Couture. We also have Club Couture. This is a fun mail subscription where you get an exclusive transfer and chalk paste sent to your home every month for the low price of $19.99. You can also host your own private party, get your friends and family together and make your own projects. You can also become a designer and start your own empire. There's so many different ways with Chalk Couture to make money. If you are excited about any of these things, please just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So don't forget, in my Chalkaholic VIP group, if you post a picture of your finished project, you will be entered in a drawing for a free transfer every month. How exciting is that? So without further ado, let's go on and let's chalk this project. Thank you so much for helping me, and let's chalk. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Hi, Vanessa. I'm a little earlier today because I still need to cook dinner, and I have been a busy bee today. So I was going to come on here and let's do a fun project. I wanted to talk about the Creative Kickstarts. You guys know we have 3 new transfers that are part of our Creative Kickstart program. It's just a way to kickstart your creativity, okay? And get you guys creating and doing all the things. This year it is very motivational. We do have the first one. It was, if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. And then faith over fear, and faith moves mountains. We have all these little parts over here that you can mix and match. And then we already did one project with this and I love it. Isn't that cute? It made a perfect piece of home decor. I love it. And then the second transfer that they had was the Be Strong. Be stronger than your excuses. And then there's a bunch of different words that you can also go through there. Vanessa, I think, is this the one you got, Vanessa? I think it might be. And then today, the one we want to do is the Show Up. So this is the one we're going to do today, Show Up. And I do have a few more left of these, of the Show Up. I think I'm out of the other 2. These 2 are both for Christy. I'm waiting for her to claim those. So we're going to do a technique tonight with a canvas, okay? Let's see there. And then Chalk Couture has a really fun program this month, so that if you spend $75 on my chalk site, let me put my chalk site here, then you can pick any one of these for free. And if you spend, I think it's $125, you can pick 2 for free. Did that go through? Yeah. And then if you spend $150, you get all 3 of these for free. And there's nothing better than free, right? So I even posted in my VIP group today different options of things that you can get if you want to reach those marks so that you can get them for free. I need to get my face off of here. So there we go. Make it nice and small. What I have here is just a 10 by 10 canvas. This is actually a heavy duty gallery wrapped canvas I got because it was super cheap on sale at the store. And I thought this would be perfect for what I wanted to do. It comes in all different sizes. And I think when I got this one, they were 80% off, which is nuts. So I just love it. Canvas is perfect for chalking on. Our chalk paste goes on there beautifully, okay? Now this one has wood inside, but there's nothing really supporting the back. So what I like to do is I will take either paper towels or a cloth, and I will stick like my fuzzing cloth in there just so that it's propped up, okay? That way I probably need a little bit more than that so that it doesn't cave in. Maybe I'll go like that. Let me see if I can use 2 of my fuzzing cloths in here like this. We'll go like that. There we go. That's just enough so that it does not cave in when I'm trying to chalk on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut my transfer on the lines, on the little cut marks. So here's our transfer. I'm gonna grab my handy dandy transfer trimmers, and I'm just gonna go on the line here. And this one we have 3 different pieces. And then I'm gonna take a Sharpie just so I know which is the back. Because remember, you always wanna make sure when you're cleaning up, because these are reusable, that you put your transfer on the right side. I'm just gonna number my arrows 1 and 2. 2, and then back. So that way I know what goes with what. Hi, Julie. And then what we're gonna do with our canvas is, I have these little foam brushes, and then I have, let's put that up there. I have 4 of our paste trays, our color trays. And then I have chosen 4 different colors that I want to go on this canvas. I have chosen sage. You guys know I love my greens. Pesto, camel, and bark. Kind of earthy feels, right? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take some of my sage. I don't need too much. I'm gonna put it in a tray like this. Maybe I need a little bit more than that. And you can always put what you don't use back in the jar, so don't worry. And then I'm gonna grab my pesto, and I'm gonna put some of the pesto on a color tray. I love that color. And then I'm gonna get some of the camel. Remember, camel is going to be gone soon, guys. This was one of our in vogue colors from the fall winter catalog, and they're making room for the new 5 in vogue for spring and summer. So if you love camel, grab it up because it's going to be gone when it sells out. And then I'm going to get some bark. Hi, Nancy. How you doing? Ooh. Gosh, this is like brownie batter. There we go. All right, so we have our 4 colors here. And then I'm going to take my handy dandy spritzer, and I'm just gonna give a little squirt in my trays. Thank you, Nancy. So we have our color trays here, and let me move these over here. Just so, I need an apron on. Oh, I do have an apron. I never put on my Club Couture apron, I don't know why. So we have our canvas, and I'm gonna start with the sage, and I'm just gonna run this around in my foam brush. Oh, I probably need more. That kind of soaked it up. Let me spray a little bit more. And you see what I'm doing? I'm just almost making like a little paint, and I need more. I was going too lightly with my sage. So I'm gonna put more paste in there. And you can just decide like how much or how little you want to use for your project, okay? So now you see that? Oh, I already got some on my canvas. I'm going to use my little dump I did on there as a guide. Oh my goodness. Let me get a paper towel because I stuck my finger in it too. And look at this. I am just going to brush it on my canvas. I'm gonna leave a little bit of white on there. I love that color. Just so that it looks watercolored. And this is just going right on top of my canvas. I want it to kind of look like some brush strokes. I have some little pieces of paste in there. There, they're coming off. I'm kind of flicking it around. I had some chunks in my sage, but I won't have any more chunks soon because remember, we're getting a new formula. There we go. So I just want it like that. And this is a wrapped canvas on the sides, so I could even take it over to the sides if I wanted to. Like that. I'm having little beads of chalk just go in weird places. And then I'll do a little over here just to make it continue. There we go. All right. I have speckles all over the back of this, which is fine. That will wash off easy. And then I'm gonna grab my next brush and I'm gonna do the same thing with my pesto. I'm just gonna squirt it with some distilled water, and anything that's left over, I can still put this right into my jar again because it's distilled water and all it is the same paste. It's just watered down a little bit. And then I'm going to brush this like this. And we're going to go right across. Kind of let them meet in the middle there. And then just like this over here. And this will dry pretty quickly. And then I'll do the side, just some brush strokes on the side. And then I'll come to this side. What do you think so far? What colors would you pick if you were doing this? The canvas really loves that paste. And the best part about this is it doesn't need to be perfect. I'll tell you what, if it needs to be perfect, I'm not doing it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Camel. Same thing. I'm gonna squirt some water. And if you're doing the watercolor technique with our transfers that have the outline, you wanna do pretty much the similar thing. Ooh, thanks, Nancy. Me too. These are my colors. I love these colors. And it's gonna go perfect in where I want to put this. So then I have my Camel, and I'm just going to go across like this. And again, I want to leave some white back there. You could just completely paint it, but I kind of want it to look a little brushed on there. Like that. And then I just want to put some in the middle so that it blends them together. Oh, I love it. You could even do like a Valentine's. You could do like an ombre of all of the same colors. There we go. So we have our Camel. I don't think I'm going to have any left to worry about putting back in the jar. Maybe I will with this because I did do a lot of bark. So I'm going to spray my bark. And get some on here. If you don't have these sponge brushes, you can use just a regular paintbrush. I just have a lot of these brushes handy. And then we're just going to do the bottom some so you can tell that it's brushed on canvas. You could even do this on wood if you wanted to. Go on the side. And then I'm going to go on this side. I'm going to take some of this and go across the bottom just so that it's colored on all sides. Just a little bit, just to show that it's brushed on. Love it. And then I'll do the same at the top with some of our leftover sage. It does look like chocolate pudding. I call it brownie batter. It does remind me of brownie batter. There we go. So that's brushed on. Okay. Now, all I'm gonna do before we do anything else is just dry it a little bit. Because now we're gonna chalk on top of it. Some of those little chunks, once it's drying, it will just roll right off. So I'm just rolling any extra off. Oh, I love it. Do you love it? I'm just gonna make sure it's dry. You could blend the colors as much or as little as you want to. I got these canvases in all different shapes and sizes. They're great to grab up whenever they are on a huge sale, which these were. Okay, I think that's dry. I'm just gonna let this come back to room temperature and try to fix this in here a little better. And I could either keep it this way, I could turn it this way. Whatever you like. It's your project. You can do whatever you want. And then I'm going to have this on here. Let's get all of our pieces. So I love that it has every day and it has any way. I don't know. I don't believe that we need to show up every day. Sometimes you need a day off, right? Let me move all of these. I'm going to put these in the sink to rinse off. So I'm going to do a different version of the transfer. I just need to decide if I want to use white or dune on here. Let's see. All right, so let's grab a fuzzing cloth because this transfer is brand new. And we definitely don't want to pull up the paste we just put down. So I'm going to fuzz it, which means I'm going to soften this adhesive by lifting it and putting it back down several times. If you don't have a fuzzing cloth, just use a clean towel. You could even use anything with lint. You could use your pant leg if you have a small enough transfer. It's really sticky because it's the first time we're using it.
But each time you use it, it can get a little sticky, a little less sticky. Club Couture says we can use our transfers anywhere from 8 to 12 times, but you guys know from my videos, I've been using a lot of the transfers for 2 years now. There we go. Just like this. And like this. Okay. So now we have our canvas. I'm going to place this somewhat in the middle. And then I'm going to have to press down. Like that. I think I'm going to use bright white, but something else that I want to do, which I don't know. I don't want to do every day, but I'm trying to figure out what I did with my placement tape all at the same time. Hold on, let me grab the new placement tape. If you don't have placement tape, it's great to have. It is like a little washi tape that has little tick marks on it, so it's great for measuring, but it's also great for masking and blocking things off too, okay? So I'm just going to, and usually when I open one, I find the one I was looking for. Just grab this one. But this one's almost out anyway. I'm gonna put this over the everyday because I don't want to show up every day. There we go. And instead, I want to put the anyway. But first, let's do this part. I'm going to grab my bright white. And we're going to stir this up. We want this to be the consistency of like a sour cream or a yogurt. Not bad. And then I'm going to put some right on my transfer. Okay. Now I'm going to take one of my small squeegees and I'm just going to chalk this. That would be you, Nancy. And then make sure it gets in all of that screen. Remember, it's kind of soft. I just have little towels behind it, so I want to make sure I put enough pressure that it's going through. And I'm really hoping it's not going to lift up my... I have done this technique before and I didn't have a problem. I'm remembering now. I did the beachy one, remember? In the summertime. All right, so I'm getting off all of the excess. All of that excess. Making sure I get every nook and cranny of that silk screen. Now the new formulated chalk paste is going to dry a lot slower. I think they're saying like 8 minutes instead of like the 2 minutes. So we'll have to see how that is when that comes. And then we're going to go ahead and pull, oh wow. Pull this up. I love that so far. And I'm going to place this on my backer sheet. Oh my gosh, I love this. And then we're going to dry this. Let me show you guys this. How crisp and amazing is that? Let's dry it. I'm just going to give this a little dry. Oh, thank you for the hearts, guys. Now I'm gonna take my Anyway and I'm gonna fuzz this as well. Oh my gosh, I was so excited for my project for my next shadow box that this, I was like, oh, I really want to do this one. I'm so super excited about this shadow box, but now I'm super excited about this one. Every project is amazing. This one, I'm trying to pick a project to do. I have a little board that I can use as like a little giveaway. So when you guys watch, maybe one of you guys can get it and love it as much as I love them. All right, so let's put this. Let's see how that's spaced. Let me move it a little bit. So I'm not saying show up every day. I'm just saying show up anyway. Show up if you're tired. Show up if you could care less at the moment. Show up if you don't know if you have it in you. Show up if you think nobody's appreciating you. Show up if you don't like them. Show up. Show up. Just show up anyway. Not every day. Show up anyway. And this is going to go right over the camel. So I'm thinking, should we do pesto or should we do sage on there? I think pesto. Pesto showed up really pretty. I just don't know if it would be a lot darker if we're not going to spray it with water. Do you guys think we should do pesto for Anyway? Pesto Anyway, sage, or we could do Dune. Oh, Nancy says pesto. I agree. Let me put these colors away. We'll put sage away, Dune away. I had grabbed out eucalyptus, which would have been really pretty too. I feel like we don't use eucalyptus enough in these videos. I actually thought it was retired, and then I was going through the catalog and I was like, oh, they brought eucalyptus back. No, it never went anywhere, silly. Okay, so let's get our pesto. And I'm going to put a little bit right there. And then I'm going to grab one of my minis. Oh, Vanessa says pesto also, good. And then we're just going to go over this. I closed the jar, but I have to put the excess inside. And we're going to go right over that. This would make a really cute t-shirt. We haven't done an inking project in a while. All right, now I'm gonna just take this. Oh, that was the perfect color. That was perfect. I'm gonna put this on here. We'll give this a little dry. And then we have these little arrows. I thought we put the arrows in the corner. What do you think? Would you look at that? Show up anyway. I love it. We have these little arrows. We could just do them in the corner. We could do one in each corner, catty corner. We could do one underneath and on top. I kind of like them this way. What do you think? Nancy says looks great. Oh, hi Teresa. See this in my home gym. Now, I think if you're doing workout motivation, yes, every day might be a good thing because they say you need to do that stuff every day. So let's grab an arrow and put it here. And I'm going to do that one in the bark. I'm just going to go like this. Or my brownie batter. Like this. Just to add a little bit of embellishment. Oh, I love it. And then, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the wrapper and I'm gonna just lay my transfer on the wrapper and I'm gonna spray it with water. I thought I had a board eraser right here. Oh, here it is. And I'm just gonna wash it right here so I can use it again. So I'm just taking a board eraser to remove any paste on top. And then, see how fast the board erasers clean your transfer? It's already clean. I'm gonna put it on the inside to dry. And then we'll do the bottom corner. And then for this one, I think I'm gonna do all 4 corners like that. We'll have this one point this way. Let me grab that sage back. I think sage would look cute here for one. And I'll put one arrow here. Oh, that looks so good with the brown. And I'll put this on my backer. I mean on my sheet. And then I'm just going to wash that one. Now there's no paste on the back, so I'm just doing the front. And then I'm putting it on the smooth side of my fuzzing cloth to dry. And then we'll pick out the one we just washed. I'm fuzzing it again because it's still super sticky because it's new. And then we'll put this one right here. Maybe we'll just rotate the same colors and I'll grab my pesto again. And grab some of that pesto. Now these arrows would be cute to use, mix and match with other transfers as well. Hi, Terry. Cute. Put this one back on and then we'll grab our other one. I probably should have done that one in Camel. It's probably hard for you guys to see that one. I should have done that in Camel and then this one in pesto, but that's okay. And then we'll have this one go down. Like that. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Camel. And then we're gonna go like this. Ta-da! All right, so we used Camel, we used bark. Remember, Camel is going to be retiring. Peel this up. We used bright white. I am getting paste all over myself. I love it. And sage. Look how cute this is. Let me show you guys this way. Hold on. Oh, I love it. I'm taking all the fuzz and cloth. How cute is this? Show up anyway. I love it, love it, love it. So we took a blank white canvas. We used our chalk paste to just color it up a little bit. I love it. I see a lot of hearts going up. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Terry. So you have different options. You can do show up every day, or you can do show up anyway. You can add your little arrows. There's so much you can do with this. Thanks, Nancy. Thanks, Debbie. There we go. Okay. Oh, Debbie, I was going to message you tonight. I am sorry. I am out of Easter eggs. They are gone. I thought I had more, but I did not. They're all sold. So here we go. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and stay tuned for this week. I have some super cute projects, especially the next shadow box that I'm super excited about. So show up anyway. If you're interested in this transfer, let me know. I do have 2 more, I think, of the show up. Let me show you the other ones also. So we have the show up. What did I do with them? What did I do with them? We have the show up. I don't know what, oh, here they are. Now these 2 are spoken for as long as Christy still wants them. We have the Be Stronger, then Your Excuses, Be Stronger. Isn't that cute? And then we have this one. They're all still available on my chalk site, but these are, the show up is the only one I have ready to ship, but you can definitely get them off of the chalk site. And then this is what we made with that one. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. I love it. You guys can kind of see I love these colors. Let me show you. These are both for my office. You can kind of see that I am into those colors there. But oh, I love this. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you saw my Club Couture video on the VIP page earlier. And don't forget, this month you can still join, and you can add this into your cart, the You and Me. I love the little hearts. I love the project that we did earlier in the month. If you're in Club Couture, they should come any day if you haven't gotten it already. Samantha, my puppy, got hers today. So if you're not a member of the club, make sure that you ask me for some more information. The club is going to change come February 1st for the better. There's more. It's greatness. But what else? And all Club Couture members will have a catalog for the new 2021 spring-summer catalog shipped to them. So that's another great reason to be in the club. I am working on my Valentines right now for my club members. That I'm excited about. So, thanks for joining me. Have a great night, guys. See you tomorrow.